This will be our final press conference of the night. I am joined by Full Sense PTC, Crazy Racoon Ade, Team Secret Jesse, and X10 Crws. Press had the option to pre-submit questions ahead of the event, and then we will transition to live questions and answers. This first question is for Jesse from Jeffrey Choi, KJC Esports. Your first match will be against the current top of the food chain, Gambit Esports. With the recent scriming done, do you think Team Secret had enough preparations, or would you have hoped to have a little bit more time?
I think I'm not expecting anything, but I think we have a chance. We will do our best and just have some fun. We are not expecting anything, but I think we have the chance.
This next question is for PTC from Jeffrey Choi at KJC Esports. You will be playing the first game and match of the LAN experience at Champions. How is the team feeling? Do you think you'll be able to take the APAC LCQ momentum going into Champions and go for the gold?
ก็คือเราจะเป็นคนที่เล่นเกมแรกในแชมเปี้ยนนะครับคิดว่าเราจะสามารถสร้างโมเมนตัมเหมือนตอน LCQ ได้หรือเปล่า
ก็เล่นเต็มที่แหละครับประมาณว่าทัวร์นี้ไม่ได้คาดหวังอะไรเยอะเราก็แค่เล่นเกมของเราเล่นเพลงของเราแค่นั้นเอง
so we will try our best and we don't have expectations set so we will just play our own game and try our best.
This next question is for Crws from Jeffrey Choi at KJC Esports. During those 3 to 4 months of no international play, how has the team utilized that time to prepare for Champions? Should we expect a new play style, comps, and the like?
Might be a bit of a spoiler here, but yes, because we have a lot of time, and from the 3 and 4 months that we had a break, it was all just to play here. So nothing before this matters. In like the next few days is what is going to matter.
This next question is for Jesse from Nigel at One Esports. Which player are you most excited to at VALORANT Champions?
Players should be Hiko, but he's not there. For now, we're looking for Nats to see how he flank, he lurk, to see how we can react on his playstyle.
This next question is for Ade from Sportskita. Compared to the other regions, Japan has a setback in the international LAN. No Japanese team has made it out of the group stage in Masters Berlin. How confident is the team of getting out of group stage this time at Champions?
過去の国際トーナメントで、日本のチームが、予選から抜けたことがないと思うんですけれども、今回、チャンピオンズにおいてその予選を抜けられるかどうか、チームとしての自信のほどを教えてください。
そうですね、自信の方は、今のところあって、それがあるのは、多くの練習を積み重ねてきたっていう自分たちの、努力の、表れっていうか、練習はいっぱいしてきたので、あとはそれを本番で出せるかっていうところだけだと思っているので、その本番で力を出せれば全然グループは抜けれると思っていますね。
So I'm really confident for this champions. So we really prepared for this tournament, and I think it matters that we can show what we prepared for at the game.
This next question is for Jesse from Nigel at One Esports. What was Team Secret's reaction when they found out their first group stage match was against Gambit?
Actually, we are very happy to match against them since they are the Masters Berlin champions and we are the Masters Berlin missing team. It's like them delivering the experience for us. What and to see how far we can go against the best teams right now, and maybe get some experience that we can use in our journey towards the tournament. But yeah, but seeing the bracket, I think we are very confident to. I think we can make it to the playoffs.
This next question is for PTC from Jeffrey Choi at KJC Esports. Vision Strikers will be your first game. How well do you think you will fare against the team in terms of play style, where SEA teams are more explosive and willing to make risky plays, while Vision Strikers are more precise in their executes?
เกมแรกที่จะเจอกับVision Striker คิดว่าจะทำได้ดีไหมในเชิงของ play style เพราะว่า SCA ทีมเนี่ยเหมือนจะถนัดในด้านการ mix play อะไรมากกว่าแต่ว่าทีมของ Vision Striker เองเนี่ยอาจจะเล่นได้ค่อนข้างรอบคอบแม่นยำมากกว่า
ก็ตอนก่อนเริ่มทัวร์นาเมนต์ก่อนจับสายก็เหมือนคุยกันในทีมแล้วครับว่าวิชั่นเป็นทีมที่ไม่อยากเจอที่สุดแต่ว่าจับออกมาเป็นทีมที่ได้เจอทีมแล้วก็คงแพ้ทางแล้วมั้งครับเพราะว่าจะทำให้ดีที่สุด
So they already talked in the team, and Vision Striker is a team that they do not want to face, but actually they're meeting at the first match. So in terms of the play style, they might be maybe a bit under, but then they will try their best.
This next question is for Jesse from Pedro Romero at The Click. What is it like to finally step foot at an international land after not being able to play in Masters Berlin due to COVID-related travel complications?
Well, it feels great to actually compete. Finally, we can show how Southeast Asia or Filipino team play our play style. Yeah, we can show our play style.
This next question is for Crws from Jeffrey Choi at KJC Esports. Patafan has been under recovery for his wrist. Will that affect the team's play style in any way?
No, because he, to be honest, his wrist was always injured. He was never fine. And when he came back, we just played the same way we used to play. So it's just more of like the time we get to play together, bond, and try to mix something up, get some stuff up, more play styles, stuff like that. It's just his injury doesn't really affect us as much. Yep.
This next question is for Jesse from Jeffrey Choi at KJC Esports. After scrimming against MEA, NA, and the rest of the teams, how do you think the Philippine or SEA style of play stands against the other regions?
Oh, I think maybe no comment because we have great scrims against top teams in EU that I cannot share right now. So I think you will see it in the game.
This next question is for PTC from Adarsh from Sportskita. This is the first international VALORANT LAN tournament for Full Sense. How does it feel to represent the region in the champions? And how confident is the team in the performance?
นี่จะเป็นทัวร์นาเมนต์ international แรกของทีมแล้วคิดว่าทีมเนี่ยมั่นใจขนาดไหน
ก็เป็นงานแรกก็ไม่มีความกดดันอะไรครับส่วนความมั่นใจก็คิดว่าถ้าผ่านวิชั่นได้ก็น่าจะผ่านไปถึงเพลย์ออฟได้ครับ
Because this is the first event, they don't have much pressure to do well, and then they think if they can pass vision, they should be off to playoffs.
Our final pre-submitted question is for Ade from George at Upcomer. How would you distinguish your play style compared to other regions?
阿部さんのプレースタイルを他の地域とかチームと比較してどう表現しますか？
そうですね、ちょっと難しいんですけど、そうだな。アグレッシブとは言えない、動きだとは思ってるんですけど、特に相手の動きをよく考えた動きを自分ではすると思ってて、その対応力という面ではかなり優れてると自分では考えてますね。
It's hard to describe, but we say we are not that much of aggressive play style, but we are more like adaptive play style compared to other region.
We will now take live Q&A from media in the Zoom room. Media, please use the Zoom hand raise feature to queue yourself in line, and I will call on you to ask your question. You may ask your question in Thai, Japanese, or English. Brandon from Run It Back.
Hi, this is for whoever would really like to answer it. We have a user in our YouTube stream who just is curious how the time zone change affects you guys. Obviously, you've probably shown up a little earlier and gotten used to it, but what kind of changes do you have to overcome when it comes from going to your time zone to this one to play?
For me, I had an experience before in Iceland where I sleep for 12 hours every day and it's never enough, and it's still the same here. So yeah, I get a lot of sleep, I guess. That's all.
For full sense, it did not affect anything.
Ashir, the Spike.
Hi. So my question is for Extend. Your opening matchup is against Envy, who made the grand finals in Masters Berlin. How do you feel about the team's confidence going against Envy with such a dominant form in recent events?
To be honest, me personally, I'm really happy that we got matched up against Envy because, like, he just said that they're the teams that went into the finals. So if we beat them, then we can make it to the finals as well, right? So it's not that hard. I would say we just need to work on maybe firepower, map awareness, trading, movement, probably everything. But yeah, we'll do good, guys. Don't worry. We got this. Don't worry.
Cody Zucker, Upcomer.
This question is also for Crws. When we spoke a few weeks ago, one of the things we discussed was that you felt confidence coming into the event was going to be the biggest factor in whether you can play against teams like Envy and the other favorites. Now that you've had time in Berlin and you've scrimmed against all these teams, do you feel like you're going to have that confidence on the stage?
To be honest, we're pretty confident. Can't talk about much about the scrims we had, but then we feel pretty confident here. It's just about that if we don't go up on stage and like shake, because we have Ye here who's like really, really calm. So maybe I must be working on like how to be as calm as him, maybe sleep on stage, something like that. Maybe we'll do better. Yeah, but no worries. I think we can do better than last time. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, the Score.
Hi, again, gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us. My question is for PTC. This is your first big VCT stage, which has been aforementioned by another journalist. And you've already been asked how you were feeling, but I would love to know specifically, what are you looking forward to? Is it your match against Vision Strikers? Is it if and when you pass Vision Strikers, matches after that? What specifically are you looking forward to?
We are looking to win Vision Striker first, and then there's nothing much for us to concern about.
Mark, Absolute Legends.
Hello, everyone. My question for Curious. You had a successful period of time in this year when the team played without Bedefan, who had an injury. You have already said that you have confidence, team confidence. But my question is, had the team confidence in the first days and weeks after Betafon return? Because yep, that's all.
Was that was that question for me?
Yes.
Could you repeat it, please?
Yep. Okay, Betafon had an injury. Without him, you have an unsuccessful period of time in this year. After he returned to this team, had the team confidence in the first days and weeks of Prax?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because to be honest, it's really hard to play with one guy out, and he's our main duelist. Like, you know, he's like the star player. We try to make him make his own plays, and having him back actually boosts a lot of our confidence itself. But then it's more of like a team momentum game where we are used to the 5 players we have. So when we have him back, it's much better than when we lost him in one of the period during the scene. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ashir, the spike.
Hi again. So my question is for Aid from Crazy Racoon. Being the only team here representing Japan, do you feel the pressure of this event? And are you confident in your ability to outshine Team Vikings in your opening game?
たくさんの視聴者がいる日本からの代表ということで、そこでプレッシャーを感じたりすることはありますか？また初戦のチームバイキング戦とかに対しての意気込みやそれに対してのプレッシャーなどがあればお聞かせください。
そうですね、プレッシャーはありますね。やはりいろいろな方々の応援を背負ってるっていうのをやっぱ自覚してきてるので、プレッシャーありますけど、対戦相手に対するプレッシャーは、まあそんなにはないですね。いろいろやはり準備してきてることもあるので、それを、まああとはもう舞台で発揮するだけだと思ってるので、そうですね。はい、対戦相手に対してはそんなにプレッシャーはないです。
Yeah, honestly, I have a pressure because we had a lot of support from our fans and communities from Japan, but I don't have a pressure against opponent because it's just we just play as we prepared for, and result comes after.
Kobe Zucker, upcomer.
This is also for Ade. Crazy Raccoon are one of the teams that have been through all 3 events, but obviously yourself haven't. What does the team feel like anticipating champions? And do you personally feel different from the team since this is your first international land compared to them?
過去の国際戦でのクレイジーラクーンの戦績はあまりいいものではなかったと思うんですけれども、今回チャンピオンズにおいて前回との大会との比較してその自信とかプレッシャーとかなんか以前との違いがあれば教えてください。
そうですね、以前の大会を経験して多くのそうですね、情報だったりその経験だったりを多く積んだので、ですね、前よりは確実に良くなっていると思っています。
Compared to before, we learned a lot from international tournament and we experienced a lot. So yes, I'm confident for this champion.
Thank you.
Taib Muhammad, my game on.
Hello. This is for Team Secret. Since you guys having a rough situation before the Master Berlin, and then and things happen, does it affect your team and how you guys prepare for this champion?
I think when we are watching Masters Berlin, we really feel like we can win the tournament. So basically, playing against Gambit in our first match is to know what may be the result if we can make it in the Berlin Masters. And our preparations are always consistent, even off season or with majors like this. We are every day practicing same routine every week. Yeah, so I think we are well prepared on these champions.
Okay, thank you.
Dustin Steiner, Esports GG.
Hey, this is for everybody here. All four of your teams are kind of considered underdogs in this tournament. Do you think that that gives you an advantage going into the tournament, like when you face teams from NA and EU?
To me, I think it does because, like, sometimes they just don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might get some freebies here and there, maybe, but then, yeah, it's mostly that kind of might change some things in the game, but yeah, but not as much though.
Anyone else can answer as well.
Yeah, actually it does. Same like in scrims. The first day, second day, I think we are having a hard time finding good scrims against good teams. But after playing against them, based on the result, they are the one asking us the next day. Yeah, I think we have a thing to surprise.
阿部さん、今回の大会において、クレイジーラクーンとかその他の東南アジアの地域のチームが、あまり高く評価されてないっていうところは事実としてあると思うんですけれども、それは本大会においてチームにとってアドバンテージになると思いますか？
そうですね。そこら辺はアドバンテージになると思ってるんですけど、こちらに来るのも個人としては2回目で多くのヨーロッパのチームとスクリームさせていただいて、その評価通りになるとは思わない方がいいですよっていうのは言っておきたいですね。
Yeah, I think it gives us advantages, and we prepared a lot to these champions, and we also had lots of scrims against other teams. And I want to say to other opponent, don't expect the same for this tournament.
เพราะว่า4ทีมนี้เป็นทีมที่เรียกว่าเป็น underdog เนี่ยคิดว่าอันเนี้ยสร้างadvantage ให้เราหรือเปล่าเวลาเจอทีม NA หรือ EU
ไม่ครับ น่าจะเหมือนของครูที่ตอบเมื่อกี้เลย
He doesn't think so. He doesn't think that it's an advantage and similar to what Crws answered already.
Thank you, guys.
Our final question is for Adarsh at Sportskita.
My question is for Aid from Crazy Racoon. Where do you think Japan as a country ranks compared to the other regions in VALORANT esports?
Could you repeat the question again?
Oh yeah. Where do you think Japan as a nation, as a country, stands when compared to the other regions in VALORANT esports?
阿部さん、日本がバロラント e スポーツにおいて、他の地域より、秀でてるものがあるとすれば何だと思いますか？
そうですね。多くはちょっと語れないんですけど、やっぱり作戦の密度だったり、相手がやってきた時の対応だったりはいろいろ考えてますね。
I can't say much of it, but we planned and more deeper than other team, so I think we can do more adjustable play at the game.
All right, everyone, that concludes our pre-Champions Berlin press conference. Champions will begin tomorrow at 3 p.m. Wednesday, December 1st, with the first match between Vision Strikers and Full Sense. Thank you guys for joining us, and players, go ahead and stand up and we will take your photo.